ask me some things questions, because ask me anything is far too open-ended for some of you. Seriously, I cannot fathom. We got asked security questions. Literally, someone asked, what's your security like? I'm sorry, what? Okay, we're going to rapid fire these. I can't. First question. Has Finn started showing her personality? Is there a sister she's most attached to? Yes, she has started showing her personality. I would say that she's probably most attached to Ellie. She does sometimes yell Ellie's name when Ellie yells to her. Benny doesn't actually give a shit about Finn, and that's on brand for her. I think Finn's going to be funny. I think she's going to be stubborn. And I think she's going to be glued to her mother because she got mad yesterday because someone went through the baby gate out of the living room, and I was sitting behind her on the floor and she forgot. And she went over to the gate screaming, crying. And I had to go, Finny. And she turned around and immediately stopped crying because she was just screaming because she thought I left the room. It's cool to be wanted. Okay. Next from Kayla Gully. Who said I love you first, you or Jason? Me. It was definitely me. I said it first. We played chicken there for a little bit about it. And then I just said it. Because there's that. So I do remember when it happened. I'm not going to share details because, well, I don't want to. How about that? Is that not the premise of this entire podcast? Here we go. Here's a fun one from Amaze29. Most outrageous question one of the girls has asked about how babies get in your belly. Yikes. I have been asked by both older children how babies get in your belly or how babies get here. And my answer right now is always the same. When two people love each other enough, their love gets them a baby. I like that because it explains plenty of situations, including less traditional situations. And we navigate those things when they come up. But I like it. I like the fact that it's just people love each other and people want babies and then they get babies and that's how they get here because of love. Done. I really do my best not to complicate things. They're fucking 6, 4, and 2, guys. This is not, we're not going to like unzip the fucking projector screen and like, here's a diagram. No. I will tell you, in terms of things that will later apply to this conversation, we refer to all of our body parts with the correct anatomical terms. And that's as far as we go right now. We're fascinated with the word penis. Fascinated. That's what happens when you're a house full of vaginas. I said what I said. Next, we got a lot of questions like this one. Hair care routine, please. This is from Cabby Chick. Let me tell you. Where do I start? Guys, I don't really have a hair care routine. This actually answers a lot of things. I also saw that a lot of people are asking for a skincare routine. Can confirm they are the same. When I get to wash my hair or wash my face, cool. If I don't, whoops. If you ever see me wearing my favorite hat of all time, my tie-dye green PHL hat, PHI, I think it says, that means my hair's dirty. That's not me trying to be cute in a baseball hat. I genuinely didn't wash my hair. And usually that means I haven't washed my hair for anywhere from 3 to 4 days. So do with that what you will. In my postpartum journey right now with my hair, I try my best not to wash my hair back-to-back days because yikes. Also, I will say, big fan of Shark hair blow dryer and then Conair heat products. So like Conair curling iron that you get from CVS. I just go to CVS, get the Conair hair curling iron. It's the most basic one. Don't get the pink, don't get the rose gold. It's a black bottom and a silver top. Don't fuck this up. And I recently got their thermal round brush. That's what this is. Makes it look like a little bit of a blowout. Yeah. So, what is your mantra on the days you don't want to work out? Let me tell you, the last time I worked out was 3 weeks ago in the living room. I think that I AirPlayed my Peloton app to the TV. And then I used my children as weights. So that was fun. Maybe I'll do that today. I try my very best not to get in my head. Some days I'm going to work out. Some days I'm not. Some days I eat really healthy. Some days I don't. It all evens out. Okay. There will come a time where I will be in the season of life where I get some of the time in my day back to myself and I get to allocate that to working out. I am very excited for that, but I am certainly not wishing away the things that keep me from that right now. I currently spend the time that I am not working out doing tasks that benefit our family as a whole. Cooking dinner, sitting down for meals together, doing things that I also find joy in. So I think the mantra is it will all even out. But as soon as I start getting a full night's sleep, I cannot wait to wake up consistently early in the morning and get a workout in before my kids wake up. I'm so excited for that. And it's okay to look down the road and be excited about that and know that it's not here right now. And that's how I look at my workout or lack thereof. From Michelle Day, truly, do you ever look at your life and go, how the fuck did this happen? All in good ways. Literally all the time. I'm not exaggerating. All the time. There are times where I look at my husband and I say to him, how lucky are we? How crazy is it that we get to do these things? How crazy is it that our kids get these opportunities? How crazy is it that we get to have these opportunities, that we get to do it together? I think that all the time. Literally all the time. We are unbelievably fortunate. Our current snow day situation, it's so cold here that even the sun today is not melting it because I think the real feel is like 15 degrees or something. It's so cold. It's not going anywhere. And that's fine. But the teeny tiny little ice pieces that are on top of it are just getting more slick by the day. It's created this crust on top of the snow that makes it absolute trash for any snow day activities. So yesterday, the girls and I went outside. First of all, Benny wants no parts of it. I respect it. Homegirl said, I'm good. And the best part about it is she has zero FOMO about it. So it's not as if we get everybody else dressed up, get ready to walk out the door, and she's like, I want to go too. Or we come back in and she's like crying, I wanted to go too. No. She is fully 10 toes down inside of the cozy house. So Wyatt, Ellie, and I went outside with my niece. We went to see if we could do just a slight amount of sledding. First of all, every step they took, they would balance for a second and then their foot would fall in. And then it's like fighting through the ice to get your feet back out. So that was great. Did it end in tears? Yes. Silly question. It definitely ended in tears. Wyatt didn't cry, which was kind of crazy. Sometimes she surprises me. She surprised me yesterday. I think that the wind hurt. It hurt your face. So although you could handle the cold, which again, it was maybe 20 degrees yesterday, it hurts your face. And for all of the people who are going to say, you should put a scarf on them and then put on ski goggles. Thanks for your suggestion. You try putting ski goggles on a 4-year-old. The girls' favorite snow day activities are without a doubt making snowmen, snow women, and eating the snow, which if you haven't seen, there are plenty of videos on the internet where you can look at snow melted under a microscope. If you are the type of parent who's going to, you see the fun in it and you're like, hey, let's let the kids eat the snow, don't look up those videos. We did not watch Frozen, which I do think is a missed opportunity. While it was snowing, Benny was deep in what I'm going to call a one-woman play, that she was Elsa and she was creating the snowstorm that was happening outside. So, yeah. We were all unwilling audience members for that one. We did do a snow day activity of a movie. We watched the Lizzie McGuire movie because the girls heard This Is What Dreams Are Made Of on a Disney playlist when we were doing a guessing game. And then they just kept singing This Is What Dreams Are Made Of. Not the whole song, just that line over and over and over and over. And you guessed it, over again, until I said, why don't we just watch the movie? So we have a sectional in our living room. I blew up a twin air mattress so that it would sort of connect the two sides. And they got on the twin mattress, of course, argued over who was stealing the most blankie, because why would we get 3 blankets? Why wouldn't we just try and share one and then fight over it? Don't be ridiculous. And we had a movie day with popcorn and family and blankies and Lizzie McGuire. It was great. The not so fun parts about a snow day as a parent. By far the worst part of a snow day. It's not even, I genuinely can't think of another thing. This could be top 5 worst things about parenting. I'm not, this is not an exaggeration. I promise I'm not being dramatic here. Putting snow gear on multiple children. Holy crap. I genuinely, yesterday, had to offer the ultimatum multiple times that if you do not put this item on, you are not going to play in the snow. Okay? Wyatt was so mad about having to wear mittens. First of all, mittens she has worn before. Okay, so it's not like I just bought new mittens and was like, oh, she'll wear these. She has worn them before. They fit her hands, and homegirl said, I'm not wearing those. I want my strawberry shortcake gloves. Okay? Just to get a mental image of our strawberry shortcake gloves, they are so loosely knit that if a cricket sneezed, you would feel a gust of wind through them. Okay? It is as if you took your grandmother's lace doily, made that into gloves, and wore them outside to touch snow. And then we weren't done there, because once I talked her into the mittens, she was pissed that I tried to tuck them into the sleeves. It took us No exaggeration, 2 children, maybe 30 minutes to get dressed. Okay. And then at some point during this process, they got mad at me for trying to put on my snow pants. As if I was just going to roll.
The whispers have been growing louder, haven't they? A subtle shift in the air, a new kind of sparkle in her eyes. For months, fans have been dissecting every lyric, every outfit, every public appearance, searching for clues. And now, the speculation is reaching a fever pitch. The possibility of Taylor Swift being pregnant is a topic that has captured the imagination of millions, sparking joy, wonder, and a whole lot of excitement. It's fascinating to observe how a public figure's life can become intertwined with our own narratives. We've grown up with Taylor, witnessing her evolution from a country music prodigy to a global phenomenon. We've sung along to her anthems of love, heartbreak, and self-discovery. And now, the prospect of her embarking on one of life's most profound journeys. Motherhood feels like another chapter. In a story we've all been a part of, think about the sheer artistry that could emerge from this new phase. Imagine the lullabies, the reflections on legacy, the tender observations of a world seen through a parent's eyes. Her songwriting has always been deeply personal, resonating with universal emotions. This experience, undoubtedly, will bring a fresh wellspring of inspiration, offering us new perspectives and perhaps even more anthems to cherish. Of course, with such personal news, there's a delicate balance to strike. While the excitement is palpable, it's also important to remember that this is a deeply personal journey for Taylor and her loved ones. The privacy and well-being of any expectant parent are paramount. We can celebrate the possibility, share in the joy, and offer our warmest wishes, all while respecting the boundaries that allow them to navigate this special time with peace and happiness. The anticipation itself is a testament to the connection she has built with her audience. It's a bond forged through shared experiences, through music that has soundtracked our lives. This potential new chapter isn't just about a celebrity. It's about a human being embracing a profound life change, and the collective hope and happiness that can surround such a moment. If this beautiful possibility is indeed true, it marks a significant and heartwarming moment. It's a reminder of the cyclical nature of life, of new beginnings, and the enduring power of love and family. We can only imagine the joy and fulfillment that awaits. Thank you for joining me in exploring this exciting possibility. It's been wonderful to share these thoughts with you. If you'd like to continue these conversations, please consider following along.